Hello everybody, this is Phobos2390. I'm playing through more Alien Isolation on Nightmare mode. We just got through a rather intense section. Here we are. One of the earlier sections of the game. So it's a bit of a break from the intensity that was the last episode. EMP. I don't think I need it anymore. I think most of everything you do from here on out, you're gonna be good. You're okay with just stealthing your way through. Anywho, let's see.
This is Alex. I'm about to broadcast the Nostromo report packet back to the control system before we hit the pod. There's open relay station listening to that poll. All things being well, you'll hear from us once we reach the edge of control. Don't let us do that. Alex out.
As of this moment, we don't really have much to worry about. There's a part that's kind of dangerous, but not terribly bad. Not too bad. Especially since we have as many items as we do. We can do a lot of stuff with that.
Verlaine, can you hear me? Are you close enough for radio contact? I'm here!
Ripley, thank God, I hear you. I need you to extend the dog cradle clamps quickly. There are two. Should be close by.
Alright. So, I'm probably going to edit this. But I just got to the end of the game, and I realized that and it was suddenly made plain to me that I was not recording. So I'm going to have to re-record this. Alright. What else? Alright, let's see. Reboot system. Oh, I still have the cursor out in front. Either way. There we go. Avoid him. He doesn't know what... He's gonna kill me. Alright. Disruption to orbital stabilizers has been confirmed. Orbital stabilizer array backups are offline. Systems waiting for orbital emergency convener response. Initialize docking clamp. Docking hydraulics primed. Guidance systems... anyway.
Verlaine, the docking clamps are engaging.
Okay, now find the upper control room.
Alright. Heading up.
Verlaine, there is no personnel umbilical. It's long gone.
What?
Wait, I think I can use the maintenance rig instead. If I can find an EVA suit, I can still get to you.
Be careful, Ripley.
Alright. I can now confirm that all Sevastopol systems are operational and our KG-348 orbit is no longer degenerative. My thanks to the tow team. We're open for business. Good luck, everybody. Alright.
That's it.
Alright. Alright, this is the last little bit of evading the alien for a while. Alright. 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 Okay, so the last time I tried, last time I played through this, went a bit differently. There we go. I wonder if there's like a playthrough, if somebody would do a playthrough of, that's like a speed run of the game, with the fewest amount of items you possibly can use. Like that would be an interesting type of speed run to see. I wonder. There we go. Didn't even need to use flamethrower fuel. Which I'm fine with. I'm fine with using flamethrower fuel, especially right now, given the circumstances. For all intents and purposes, this is the easiest part of the game, or one of the easiest parts of the game. It's not really a gauntlet. Alright. Ah, yes. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's head down. save.
Jesus! Just let me make it through here.
Alright. Oh, come on.
Too close.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's just use the flare. Whee! Alright. Okay. Go here. Alright. Last time I did it, I actually ran out of flamethrower fuel. Yeah, so I started using Molotovs. Ouch. Alright, let's use the medikit. There we go.
Verlaine! Verlaine, are you there? Please tell me!
Ripley, I thought I lost you. We're being dragged down to Sevastopol. The gravitational pull has twisted the ring and we can't get free from the station.
What do you need me to do?
Get out the airlock and EVA over to the maintenance platform. There are explosive bolts on the emergency release. Hurry! Sevastopol is going fast.
Won't let you down!
Alright. Here we go. Yeah. So it's pretty much... So we're pretty much done. We're coming close to the end. Oh. I didn't get that map. Oh, that's the Torrens. I see. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the Torns right there, with its engines sort of pointing at Sevastopol. I wonder if it's heating up the metal on part of the ship. Wouldn't be too big of a problem because the ship's already kind of going down. Sevastopol's already going down. Now this is a part of the game where there's at least one time where I've had the alien kill me. Don't know exactly why. I think it might have been because I took too long. But I don't know. I know that with this game, or with this, at this moment in the game,
I'm here, Elaine. There should be 2 priming mechanisms to unlock the manual release. I see them.
oh yeah. There we go.
Ripley, are you still there?
Alright. So we activate this. Should look familiar to anybody who's seen the original Alien film. Alright. Yeah. All I know is I have died on this segment at least once. And it was really weird. Getting distracted. Just push the button. Push the button! And there goes Sevastopol. Going down in flaming fire. Quite the explosion, I have to say. Boom.
Elaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
Nice to see this familiar space. Open this up. Put the medical thing back where it was. Yeah. You can't open up any of the doors, unfortunately.
Verlaine?
Alright. And there she is, floating out in space. Alright. So that's it for this Let's Play of Alien Isolation on Nightmare Mode. Hope you had fun. Yeah. So in terms of games I'd be looking to play next, I think I'd be looking to play something like Dead Space. Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 for my next games. I really do like I like the Dead Space games, but more so for the action engineering type than for the horror. Like, I don't really consider Dead Space to be that horrifying. There are horror elements, certainly, but you're a little bit too powerful in Dead Space. Not that, like, the thing about Alien Isolation is that the alien is invincible. You can't really kill it, as opposed to all of the monsters in Dead Space, which are dispatched relatively easy. I mean, with I mean, there's some parts in Dead Space where you have an enemy that will regenerate, and those are when the game, in my view, gets intense and the most scary. If you made Dead Space in such a way that it was like that, where maybe you encountered less enemies, but you encountered more powerful and indomitable enemies, then I think that would make for a much more interesting horror game. But that's sort of just my personal perspective. But I like Dead Space for a lot of the same reasons I like Alien Isolation. The fact that the main character is sort of an engineer who's not, like, a lot of horror, sci-fi, alien type games, they put you in the role of a sort of a military person. Like in System Shock, you're an enhanced cybernetic unit, and you're part of a military group. And then And I think in part that comes from the second Alien film, where a lot of the characters are sort of military, colonial marines, and so, you know, whereas with this game, with Alien Isolation as well as with Dead Space, you're just a person who's good with the technology, and you're facing off against this threat. Like, Isaac is an engineer, and so he knows how, and so he can do quite a bit of stuff that relates to how the ship functions. I mean, you do, like, even in like System Shock, you're modifying systems, so it's not that you don't understand it, it's that for Isaac as well as for Ripley, it's sort of her main job to understand how these systems work. Like, yeah. Now, I guess in the first Dead Space, the Isaac doesn't talk except in the in like some of the objectives. He does some commentary on it, and it's there that he kind of shows that he really knows what he's doing. But then in the second game, he really does show that he knows what he's doing. It's pretty. He's pretty good in the second game. The third game, yeah, he's also an engineer, and having played a little bit through the third Dead Space, I do quite like it. I just haven't gotten all the way through it. I might need to play it again. There's a lot of games I need to play. Let's see. But yeah. Oh, speaking of System Shock, I'm looking forward to the remake of the first System Shock by Night Dive Studios. I think that's the name of the company. I have the first System Shock, but I think it from the looks of it, it seems to be a pretty faithful remake adaptation, or well, not adaptation, remake, with sort of better design of like some of the gameplay to reflect more modern sensibilities, because gaming has changed a bit since the first System Shock. I'm also pretty stoked that they're going to do a System Shock 3. That should be fun. Yeah. And then System Shock 2, I've played through it a couple times. I'll probably play through it again. But it's an interesting thing to go through System Shock 2. Well, I know. So what I did with the System Shock games, or with the Shock games, I started to play System Shock 2, and then I got kind of salty and frustrated with it because of the difficulty. But then I started playing BioShock, and I played through all of BioShock, And then after finishing BioShock, I went back to System Shock 2, and I beat it. In fact, part of the reason why I went back to System Shock, another of the reasons, was because I watched an online reviewer named SF Debris, who did his own playthrough of System Shock 2 and sort of showed his thoughts, and got me back into the game. Yeah. There's something about the gameplay present in being on a ship and having to fix all the stuff that's broken. It's kind of appealing. I don't know. Yeah. I'd love to make a game that would reflect it. And I've thought about doing something like that. I work in software, so it's not that I couldn't code it. But I just can't. I just need to kind of sit down and do it. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm probably going to do something like that, or something akin to that. Well, and that is the end. I'd like to thank all of you for watching me play through this game. It's been rather fun to do. I really like this game. Alright, I might take a little bit of a break, or I might not. It all depends. I'll see you when I decide to do something else. Thank you. Have a good one.